Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy BEATNUTZ. Hope you're having a great day today, doing what you love. So for today's video, what we're going to be doing, you guys, is getting into some more melody making stuff. So I'm going to try my hand at making some unique samples and trying to show you guys some more keyboard tricks and cool things that you can do to make your workflow a lot quicker and a lot faster for these things. So make sure to stay tuned until the end of the video and let's get right into it.
No one's gonna stop me, no, stop me, no.
Alright, what I'm first gonna do is I'm gonna change this to 105.
No one's gonna stop me, nobody, nobody. No one's gonna stop me.
Let me kind of chop this up real quick and then we'll just kind of get into it. So ooh, yes, let's do that. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna switch this to transient bleeding. I'm gonna give it a little bit of bleeding because I want it to merge well within this sample right here. So, and the one thing I think that I want to do too is I'll make this unique, so that way this I can kind of mess around and do whatever I want with. So what I've been messing around with recently is like this switch or this stretch. Man, holy shit, the stretch pro, and kind of messing with the format of that. So let's see what that sounds like differently.
No one's gonna stop me, nobody, nobody.
So it's still the same thing, but it's just like different, I guess, tonality of it and everything. Change the transients, I guess. So
No one's gonna stop me.
So now that I have this chop and everything going on here, now we can kind of get into the nice laid back thing. So I think like starting off with something from Splice or just anywhere really helps like creativity and stuff like that, just so you can kind of get in the zone. Wow, this is not supposed to be like that. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna put it in the same channel here. I'm just gonna call this vocal, and we're just gonna destroy it. So let me put some effects on it and you guys can see what I'm talking about.
No one's gonna stop me, nobody.
And I might try to lay down some piano, so let me see if I can do that. This is all going to be helpful for my setup, just to kind of make it easy, so that way I can go based off of something and then just make a completely different melody. Another cool thing that I learned recently is if you hit Shift L, it can change the pattern to then the song, so you can kind of hear it back and forth. That's another cool keyboard tip that I've been learning a lot recently, and I think it's something that is really helpful in case you just want to hear your piano notes and hear all the stuff that you're trying to make and the difference between the two. So let me try to find some different sounds and stuff like that, and we're gonna keep building on for these R&B type melodies and stuff like that, and you guys can get a better idea of how to just kind of, if you have something to start off with, it's a lot easier obviously, and you can kind of build off of that. But you know, definitely work with, you know, if you have singing capabilities, not much like myself, try to sing and try to, you know, use the tools that you have available with you to be able to get different ideas down and stuff like that. So let me try to see if I can find a good Rhodes, and then we can go forward from there. Oh, guys, we got such a great start so far. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna keep adding some more melodies and everything. Let me bounce this real quick because this is a lot for my CPU, and I want it to keep going, obviously. So give me 1 second, you guys, and then we'll go back into this hole. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the same chords but just do a different instrument. I'm gonna try to see if I can find some nice pad or nice string or something to help out with this. So let me try to look for that. And now we're gonna go up. So let's try like 54 or something. I don't know, something weird. The great thing now is I have this marker right here, so I can stretch. I can keep the same pitch that I have. You know, the reason why I like doing it more with sampling and desampling and resampling, stuff like that, is just so that way it gives it that extra shine, if that makes sense. So let me try to push it right here. And what we're also gonna do is we're gonna change the tempo. So I'm gonna go for like a chill, laid back. And the great thing about this is I could essentially just take this, whatever this is, the stems and everything, and just work with that. And now I have a whole new loop and a whole new sample and stuff like that. So, yeah, I hope you guys learned or got some cool tips and everything. For me, with the workflow stuff, something that's been super helpful is that Shift L command that I've been doing, as well as another recent thing that I learned. If you guys ever have trouble with like mouse or something like that, or like keyboard inputs and everything, what I learned recently too is that if you look here, we have the whole entire clip and everything like that we want to do. If I want to, for example, make this thing unique to a different sample, if I put this right here, and let's say I'm using maybe like my trackpad or something like that, right? And I right click on here so that way I can like see all this stuff here. Let's say I want to make this unique. If I want to make it unique as a sample, I found out that recently from a TikToker that the first letter of each of these things here is actually the command for doing what you're supposed to be doing. So if I want to make this unique as a sample, I'm pretty sure this would be Shift M. Yes. And now I have a keyboard shortcut for that, just ready to go at all times. I'll do another example. So if I have this here, and I right click this here, oh shit, right click this, right click this here. If I want to edit sample and I hit Shift E, I have it right there. That shit blew my fucking mind. So I really hope that that blows your mind while you're doing workflow and all sorts of stuff, so that way you can make this process a lot easier. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I appreciate it so much. If you guys want to see more kind of R&B or just more melody tutorials in general, let me know. I'll try to tackle some more Drake type sample stuff, or just BRENT FAIYAZ, or anything that I can try to get into. But thank you guys so much. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.